The Thunder look like they're not messing around tonight. They had a little bit of an edge to them as they get off the bus earlier on. The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Our setting today is just at the end of that block. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Maledon. And it's Horford at the center, locking down the middle. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Nance out there with Okoro. And it's Drummond in at the center. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Garland with it. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Baisley. Fader on the way. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw this game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Knocked away. It's stolen by Nance. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. The Cavaliers pull it in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. Big man and big problems tonight with Andre Drummond on the other side. Coach told me that they can't depend on one player keeping Drummond off the glass. It's going to take a group effort on the boards. They know the task that they face, and it's a big one. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Garland. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Okoro. Count it.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Thunder trailing by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Maladon. The Thunder with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside, Sexton. Now, here's Okoro, guarded closely. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Stolen by Garland. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Garland going to have to use those quick hands, and he does so that time to get the steal.
Passes to Horford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Thunder have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And that one falls for Horford.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the times.
So Horford gets 2. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, you could throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr., and then he'll know what to do with it.
Pass to Baisley. Now here's Maladon. Horford in the post, defended by Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
There's Garland. The shot missing. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Sexton.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Drummond. That one goes. Count it.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They get it again. No good with the layup.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here's Okoro. He's got 6. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Melodon with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 12. Inside, Baisley. Good D by Drummond.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Oh, Sexton in position. Here's Dort. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Cleveland leading by 12 from past the arc. Poked away. And here is Melodon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nance with some nice D. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. No problems knocking that one down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Uskawa dishes to Williams. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Williams following the score by Cleveland. And it's good, 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander, some imaginative offense on that play.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Osman. Lays it up off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Diallo. Here's Muskawa, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the pass to Windler. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Williams. The wide open look here for Garland. No good from outside. Thunder trailing by 15. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Windler. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Now, here's Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Just 4 to shoot. From 18 feet away, Cleveland gets it back, and good that time. Allen's got his second basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Roby with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 20.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Diallo kicks to Williams. Back to Diallo. Pass to Muscala. From outside the arc. And it's Osman with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Oh, that's blocked. Williams scanning the floor. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Muscala. Left side Williams. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Cavaliers. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Osman. McGee trying to break free. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Allen. Lets it go with the three. Akusevsky grabs the miss. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. McGee with the block. Prince up top. No points in the game yet for him. He feeds it to Allen. Here's Windler. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 6 to shoot. Floats one. Here's Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw good from Allen. And Allen drops them both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Kicks it to Muscala. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block. In the corner, it's Diallo. 4 on the clock. The Thunder with another miss. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Windler, the pass to Prince. No good on the shot. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And here are the Thunder now. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, Mike Muscala out there with Diallo, and it's Pa Kusevski in at the small forward. Sexton trying to break free. They retain possession. Here's Osman, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer. Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Sexton's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Diallo. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Taurean Prince. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
First free throw is good for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's a Okoro in for Jetty Osman. Al Horford is checked in for Oklahoma City. Maladon comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Nance kicks to Okoro. Sexton the pass to Nance. 5 on the clock. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Okoro shot is off. Here's Diallo, and yes, it's good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Okoro dishes to Sexton. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Maladon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint, stolen by McGee. Now Okoro. He has 6. Nance in the high post. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor. He can draw a lot of contact like that.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
That free throw, no good.
Well, we know that Larry Nance Jr. is an athlete. Now it's crucial for him to show that consistently he can knock down a shot, maybe even extending to the three-point line.
Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. He hits the second from the line. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Horford. Here's Baisley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes to Baisley. He kicks it to Horford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Have to give respect to Al Horford and his work ethic in taking it to the defense in the lane.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Sexton the pass to McGee. Down low. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Pass to Horford. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
That one falls. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Baisley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nance, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pakusevsky, the pass to Melodon. The Thunder with another miss.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. That free throw missing. Garland, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams is checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Maladon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Thunder have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Two.
That free throw, good for Maladon. He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Here's a Okoro. Offensive rebound. Misses from close range.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Maladon passes to Horford. They shoot again, and they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Garland with it. Drummond in the post, working on Horford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
The Cavaliers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Dort passes to Maladon. Now the pass to Baisley. 6 on the shot clock. It's Drummond with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now here's Garland. Drummond in the post. 2 points. That one goes. Drummond's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Horford against Drummond. Horford the pass to Dort.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by Oklahoma City. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And here is Maladon.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Windler with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Horford against Drummond. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Pass to Okoro. To the inside. Garland. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
For the Cavaliers, Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Okoro. Mike Muscala is checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander comes in for Maladon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Osman. Unable to get that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Dort. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Williams for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Windler. Out to the right wing. And it's Osman missing. 1:56 left in the first half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Count it. Good.
Gilgeous Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Now, here's Garland. He has 5. Drummond. Good work defensively by Horford. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the paint. And the dunk by Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
Garland the pass to Osman. 1:11 left now here in the second. Oklahoma City shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Can't cash in from close range. Well, Cleveland shooting in the second quarter 46%. Takes the 3. Here's Drummond. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
The Cavaliers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland. And that one misses.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now Garland. He has 5, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Prince, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cleveland ahead, just dominating this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big first half, a lot of energy. What are you guys doing differently tonight?
With active hands in the defensive end, it really got us all hyped up. And, it translates to the offensive end as well, too. So, we're looking real good right now. We just got to put it together in the second half, too.
Transition really working well for you in the first half, Andre. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 20 points, 2 block shots, and 1 assist. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
It's amazing the numbers Drummond can put up on the boards and on the scoreboard. He has this team in a great spot right now.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them. But I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Nance out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Roby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Baisley's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Sexton. And so here's Cleveland. Garland with it. Left side, Sexton. And Garland has it in the corner. There's the dish to Nance. Off target at the rim. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Here's Dort. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And a former high-level recruit, Dort went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team and contribute.
Yeah, he played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC, and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty of other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job, so he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. Sexton's got 11 points.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
Maladon passes to Horford. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. He's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 11. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Baisley passes to Dort. Pass to Maladon. Shot clock at 5.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after Colin Sexton's miss. To the middle, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Sexton. Inside. And Drummond kicks to Okoro. With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Nance can be quick, and this time out-hustles his opponent to the offensive board.
And there's the pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Defended by Sexton. And the shot goes in.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Sexton on the wing. Down low. And then slams it in.
Now Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Baisley, that one, no good. Nance with some nice D. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Kicks it to Drummond. Count that one.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Pass to Horford. Here's Baisley, covered by Nance. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford against Sexton. Horford, no luck.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now, here's Sexton. 11 points in the game. Passes it to Drummond. He kicks it to Okoro. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Dort. It's Drummond with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Horford.
Well, Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
It's his first trip to the line.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
2.
Free throw good, Garland.
Well, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the 2nd generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Drummond, and Allen subbed in for Okoro. He hits both from the stripe. Thunder shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shoots from the line. Pokusevski can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. And here is Garland. He has 7. McGee's shot is off. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Diallo. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him.
Ooh, no layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And Sexton slams it in.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
The pass to Diallo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. McGee with the block. Here's Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Two.
The first one falls, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Prince is checked in, and Oklahoma City making a change here. So he gets them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Here's Roby. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the shot goes in. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Garland. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Thunder shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. First one falls for him.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continuing to make not just baby steps in his improvement, but massive strides. See the playmaking and the scoring coming together more and more consistently.
And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Diallo. Tight defense on him. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Sexton. 13 points in the game.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor, and the physical nature of his play, you got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And he knocks down the first one.
It always has this feeling that Taurean Prince is DeMarre Carroll 2.0 for this club. Good size, big frame, capable defender, but each year taking some strides on the offensive end to become more and more dangerous.
And both free throws good for Prince. The Thunder shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Diallo. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to McGee. Here's Sexton. Kept alive. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now here's Diallo. He has 5. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Sexton. Passes it to Muscala. Now here's Diallo. He's guarded closely. Tries to keep it alive. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Kicks it to Muscala. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop falls in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's Allen, top of the key. Pass to Windler. That one good for 2. 7 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Roby. Outside Williams. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Muscala. This is his first free throw of the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
That's good from Muscala. Dotson's checked in for JaVale McGee. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Windler, the pass to Allen. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. Here's Roby. The rebound by Prince. Well, Cleveland shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. The pass to Dotson. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Allen passes to Dotson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Defense right on him. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now, here's Diallo. He has 5. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That one is off. Aladon's checked in for Oklahoma City. Good on the second free throw. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Dotson. Pass to Prince. Clock at 6. Here's Dotson. He's guarded by Williams. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Diallo the pass to Maladon. Muscala up top. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Maladon passes to Muscala. Oklahoma City gets it back. Williams gets the bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And so it's Cleveland with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Darius Miller out there with Jackson. Then there's Brown. Then there's Maladon. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The shot by Maladon, no good. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Jackson misses. The Cavaliers shooting straight 49% from the field. Dotson gets the bucket.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Miller right side. 5 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Tries a 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Cavaliers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, here's Melodon. He's guarded closely. No good again that time.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now, here's Melodon. From about 19 feet, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Right wing. Now, Okoro drops in the layup for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Miller finds Jackson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Brown. Brown, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Dotson, guarded by Jackson. 5 on the clock. Now here's Wade. He's covered closely. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Thunder have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Pass to Brown. Dishes it to Jackson. Got a piece of it to the right side. Now here's Melodon. Wade is covering. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Dotson. Pass to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Dotson can't hit.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Now here's Melodon. Not a lot of room. Back to Jackson. With the second effort, and the layup good by Brown.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Garland with it. With the shot. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tries again. And that one good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
And here is Garland. And the pass to Dotson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Miller with a wide open look. Another shot, and Jackson finishes inside.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now, here's Garland. Here's Bolden. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Maladon. Oklahoma City shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Their offense not doing their best work of late. Wade against Jackson. Here's Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Now, here's Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Dotson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone, and it's blocked. Here's Dotson. Here's Windler. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Brown. And it's in there. Brown's got 8 here in the quarter. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Passes it to Bolden. And taken away by Brown. And there's Jackson on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Next step kind of action there from Shai as he's able to find the open teammate.
Here's Dotson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Diallo's checked in. And that one falls for Jackson. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Windler, the pass to Dotson. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 19-6 run. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Diallo. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Cleveland. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Garland. And good that time.
Well, Garland had a little bit of room there on the mid-range, and once he spotted that open area, up he went.
Brown outside. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the lob to Brown.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dotson. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Floats one up. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21. Cleveland's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now Garland. And the rejection by Jackson.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
Diallo, no good. Cavaliers shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Pass to Windler. 1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Diallo, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Windler, guarded by Jackson. The pass to Bolden. Just 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Two shot.
And the first one drops. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And for the Thunder, they're shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Andre Drummond.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's Dotson. He's covered by Brown. Wade trying to break free. Bolden can't get it to go. And so Miller will bring it up for the Thunder. Here's Jackson. Up and in on the layup.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now, here's Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.